Hello, everybody. Once more, welcome to the Wednesday's webinar. This time with myself, but by request of so many members, because I don't do the PDF presentation for quite a long time. So today I'm going to do the formal presentation, PDF presentation for you. And at the end, I'm going to answer some questions. All right. So I'm going to share screen. I hope everybody can see. No, okay. Let me see. No, it's not on. All right, just a second. Let me just to set up this. Okay. All right, I think we're going now. Okay. All right, so can you tell me on the chat, please, if you can see the sharing? You can see, someone tell me in the chat if you can see the screen is sharing, the presentation is okay? Okay, thank you, Makai. Thank you. How are you? All right, guys. So let's do the presentation of Powermine, and once more, welcome. So let's go. Let's talk about and let's present the Powermine. All right. So first of all, let's introduce you to the crypto industry. The cryptocurrencies and tokens based on the blockchain technology lead what is being called as the fourth industrial revolution. The reality is that any sector can find advantages if it applies the blockchain properly, being the banking, the insurance, the wealth, the transport, and the logistics, or any other technology, because the cryptocurrencies are based in this technology. Thanks to its multitude of applications, it allows the industry in general to do some different things, like, for example, ensure the origin of products such as food, plantations, medicines, raw materials, minerals, jewelry, or any other valuables, etc. The tracking of their movements and or transformation along the supply chain without anyone being able to manipulate the record information. To this end, the blockchain retains a digital representation of the product that is linked to an uncorruptible record of all the operations that affect it. So now we're going to stop a little bit here for those who don't understand what is the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology was developed a few years ago, and it was a gift to the world. So somebody created this programming code and placed it in the internet freely. By then, many people got surprised with this and start to use this technology. So the blockchain technology is kind of a very large ledger where you can register any kind of information. Why does it call blockchain? Because there's a capacity in each block. So it's programming to receive information up to a limit of a certain volume in gigabytes. So when a block is complete with all information with gigabytes, automatically a new block is generated, affected, and directly connected to the previous one. That's why it's blockchain, because these blocks are all connected by a chain. Now this technology, it was used with the purpose of a coin for the first time 10 years ago by, we don't know who that is, if it is one single person a group of persons, a company, and an institution. We don't know what that is, who created this, but in fact, they call themselves, or he call himself, or she, we don't know, as Satoshi Nakamoto. So Satoshi Nakamoto, you take this programming in the internet, and it gives a new purpose to that. So he has this great idea to generate money without being in the normal way as a fiat currency. So he created the first cryptocurrency that was Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was developed based on the blockchain technology by Satoshi Nakamoto, and with the proposal to have a currency not regulated by central institutions. So this technology is based on a consensus and is managed by a consensus of operators in that same network. So everybody that works on the blockchain is connected to insert this information to make improvements of the information in the blockchain, and those are the ones who approve, and those are the ones who manage, let's call it that way, this technology. So Satoshi Nakamoto really opened a new window to the world. It was a gift to give a non-centralized money system. So a cryptocurrency, a currency not controlled by a central point, institution, or government. So based on this same technology, two kind of projects were created. And so that's why we're going to talk now about the ICOs and the STOs. Okay, initially the ICOs, that stands for Initial Coin Offering, arise as a way to finance a blockchain project where the investor receives a number of cryptocurrencies in exchange for their investment. Okay, so we stop here to explain what is an ICO. An ICO, it's the development of a token or a cryptocurrency based on the blockchain to support the project. So it's a way for persons, individuals, or companies to present a project to public to raise funds through that same process to develop an idea, a project, or to make improvements in an already existing project, all right? And so for that, there is this model that using the blockchain technology and the cryptocurrencies for people to buy these coins, and with this money, they are supporting these projects. What happened is, for the last 10 years, since Bitcoin was created, many coins arise in the market. Right now, there are really nearby the 3,000 cryptocurrencies existing listed on the market. But the fact is that many of these ICOs, they didn't really pull out. That means that the ideas that the projects people were investing in by buying these tokens, in fact, they didn't become reality. So hundreds of billions around the world has been lost with this situation. By this, the community of developers in the blockchain technology, they came up with an idea. Because of this uncertainty and not insurance, what happened is that the financial world and also the governmental institutions, they didn't adopt this kind of currency. All right. So what happened is that the developers and the enthusiasts and protectors of this blockchain technology, they start to think about a new way to give security for people who invest in cryptocurrencies. So for you to understand, for example, the first one and most powerful cryptocurrency we all have is Bitcoin. But in fact, Bitcoin doesn't have anything behind it. So there is no intrinsic value in the Bitcoin, behind the Bitcoin. And so for that, for the financial world and for the institutional money, they must have guarantees. First, they must have regulation, and they must have a real supportive something that it is valuable behind a project or a cryptocurrency. For example, in fiat money, there is gold. Other countries, they have precious stones. Other countries, to support their currency, they have oil. And so there's a lot of assets that can support behind a currency, but the cryptocurrencies, they didn't have that. So by this, they decide to start a new era of tokens and a new era of raising money for supporting projects with these STOs. So subsequently, the STOs, that stands for Security Token Offering, generates an environment of greater legal and financial confidence than the ICOs, because they are issued in a regulated environment and the tokens are backed by an asset. So that is the difference between this new generation of tokens and the tokens we had before. All right. So all those who are listed right now in the market, they don't fit into these conditions. So this new era of tokens, these security tokens, are different from the others, because the previous ones, and according with the idea of Satoshi Nakamoto, to have a non-centralized and also an unregulated system of cryptocurrency, didn't work. So the fact is, the world needs security. The world needs control. The world needs regulation, all right? Because there was no rules before. That's why so many people lost their money investing in some coins out there, all right? So the security tokens now, it's different. Now they are regulated by governmental institutions. So the tokens must be issued and regulated for a governmental financial regulator in the country they are issued. And another thing they must have is a back asset. So they must have a value recognized by everybody as something intrinsic, directly connected to this kind of tokens. All right. So I hope you understand the difference between an ICO and an STO. All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about now the traditional market versus the crypto market. The traditional market, the traditional foreign exchange market, and financial in general, it's complex for most people. The ICOs and the STOs simplify access to the crypto market, which in the short existence have reached a capitalization of $151 billion. All right, so for you to understand what we are talking about, a normal person, if, for example, if you want to invest in Coca-Cola or Microsoft, you have to go to the traditional market to buy a stock. You have to go to the stock market to buy that. But what happened is, many people around the world, they don't have the conditions to buy stocks from Coca-Cola or Microsoft or any other big company, right? So the opportunity with the crypto is that you don't have to be bank qualified to buy a participation share in a big company. All right, so that's why it's so important, and so many companies are using this crypto model to finance themselves and to give shareholder position to average people. So now with the cryptocurrencies, they are here to give power to people. All right, that's why they are existing. And this is somebody that, if they think that this is only starting, it's not. If you can read over there, we have a capitalization over 151 billion euros. All right. For example, just to give you an example, on April 4th this year, in one single day, there was registered over 67 billion euros in transactions with cryptocurrencies in one single day, in 24 hours. But I can tell you that in June, that maximum was over 100 billion in one single day. So this is something that is not starting. It already started a long time ago. This is not something new. All right. So the use of cryptocurrencies as a way to finance products and to give shareholder position to other people, it's been working for quite a few years. But the fact is that 93% of those previous ones with the ICOs, they have failed. Now that's why we need to increase this volume. We need to increase the adoption of the cryptocurrencies around the world. And so because of that, that's why the STOs came up, just to fix this situation and make the cryptocurrencies adopted by everybody around the world. And with this also, it's much easier for you, for example, go into an exchange or come into us, our company, and buy a token that represents a co-sharing of something, than to go to the bank and buy, for example, a share of Coca-Cola. It's much easier. So it's much easier for you to get access to big companies, to big projects through the crypto market than the traditional market. All right. So this is one of the advantages. Now let's talk about GWE. GWE is the company that is presenting this to you, and Mice Network is the system inside this company. So GWE believes in the blockchain technology revolution, and therefore advises and participates in STOs and ICOs projects that adopt this technology. All right, so to make it clear and to be record, GWE is a company. All right, it's a company with a very large ecosystem, and everything GWE does is related to the blockchain technology. So we participate and we do investments and we do developments in based on the blockchain. And so we work with cryptocurrencies, we work with tokenization, we work with everything related to the blockchain technology. All right, and with this we are boosting blockchain projects. We also designing blockchain projects, and we are forming in blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. MICE is a system inside this company. All right, so MICE is a networking system, so it's a community of members that they can benefit from this ecosystem from GWE, because GWE generates products related in the blockchain projects. It makes associations and partnerships with other big companies, and from that they develop a product to put that is a networking system inside an ecosystem from a company called GWE. All right, so MICE commercializes products and service with a blockchain technology such as sorry, Powermine. Sorry, I have to drink a little bit of water. Okay, so Powermine is the product right now that GWE has developed for us. So let me introduce you to the Powermine. It is a product designed by GWE and marketed by MICE, consisting of a BHF tokens package, gateway to the Blue Hill Mining project, an STO fully regulated in Switzerland, as a pre-STO financing strategy carried out by Blue Hill Foundation. Now, let's make some points here. So GWE made a partnership with this company, this huge company from Germany that calls Blue Hill Mining. This Blue Hill Mining company, they have a huge mine in Mongolia. That the size of that mine is absolutely huge. We are talking over 170 square kilometers. So it's a huge ground. And so with this Blue Hill Mining project, that is a project based all of it in the blockchain technology, they decide to tokenize this mine to finance themselves to keep going with the operations of extraction. And so by this, they have created a token, and this token gives you co-ownership of this mine. Now, to have access to this STO token, full regulated, it must go through MICE, Powermine, and Blue Hill Foundation. So Blue Hill Foundation is a owner of this huge mine in 24%. All right, so MICE commercializes the BHF tokens for the security of being linked to a real asset. So each BHF token is co-owner of that percentage over there showing in the screen of the mine, Blue Hill Mine, and do the human team that composes the Blue Hill mining project. Now, talking to you, I already talked to you about the assets of the Blue Hill mining project. That is that huge mine. They also have another thing that is huge. That is the Blue Hill platform. That is an exchange platform for raw materials and customers. So it's an exchange for specialized in raw materials. And also they have this Blue Hill Foundation. That's a Dutch foundation with the purpose of being the gateway to the STO from Blue Hill mining. So besides this, another value of this Blue Hill mining company, it is the team that I got the pleasure to know some of their members. And for example, Mr. Kurt Bakker is the CEO of this huge company. And it's a man that he is an economist, and he's been working in the financial world for quite a few years. So what happened is, he works in the financial world, so he works in banking, he was in financial institutions, and also, but he was always connected to the mining field. And him and other members of the team related to the mining field, they decided to develop this Blue Hill mining project. All right, and so they created this Blue Hill Foundation, and Blue Hill Foundation is owner of that mine in 24%. And right now, you can buy these tokens. That is the gateway to get to the STO. All right. So the BHF tokens, right over there in the end, the last sentence says, BHF tokens will be exchanged by BHM tokens when the STO of Blue Hill mining is completed. All right. So we are buying a token that is not a security token, but is going to be automatically exchanged by the security token when this one is ready. All right. But even so, the BHF token gives you co-ownership in that same mine. All right. So you have the guarantee of the mine behind your investment in the token. So let's talk about the Powermine benefits. For those who don't know, Blue Hill Foundation, we started this operation with Blue Hill Mining Project in 19th December 2018, last year. And so since then, we've been promoting this token. And so the token has been increasing in value since we start. Just for you, if you don't know, we start to sell this token at 2.9 cents of dollar, and between 2.9 and 4.5. Then it raises to 6, and then it raises to 9. Right now, the BHF tokens cost you 14 cents each token. All right. So how can you benefit with this, and how this is important for you? Yes, it is, because today you can still buy with a very special price, and I will explain to you why. And where can you buy it? The only way to buy the BHF tokens in all the world, there is no other place you can buy this, is with GWE and Powermine. All right. So anyone that wants to have access to this great opportunity of acquiring the BHF tokens must be through Powermine. Powermine and GWE are the only ones in the world who can sell these tokens. All right. Now let's understand the rest of the valuation of the tokens. So right now the token may cost you, it costs you from 14 cents, but it may drop down to 12 cents, depends on the amount of tokens you're going to buy, that I will present to you later. Then what happened when the token is regulated during the STO? Now, during the STO, the BHM token will cost for qualified investors, will cost between 14 cents and 45 cents. All right? So this will be the price you are paying right now at 14 or between 12 and 14. Last month was even cheaper, was 9 cents. And before that was 4.5 and 6 and all. But you as an average person, because the qualified investors, that is the people who will go and participate in this legal financial operation of the STO, they're going to pay it between 14 and 45. Now, why 45? 45 cents is the real price of the token, all right? And today, with Powermine and exclusively with us, you can buy them at 14 cents, drop down to 12, depends on the amount you are buying, all right? But the price of the token is 45 cents. Now, what's going to happen with this token? The token is going to be listed on the market, on the exchanges, predictably to the second quarter of 2020. That means that when the STO ends, all right? So the price of the token that is going to be listed in the exchange, it is on the white paper, 45 cents. Now, since last week, Carlos told us that the project is already growing and the valuation is going up. So maybe the token, when it's going to be listed on the exchange, it will be over 45. So 45 cents, it will be the minimum listed on the exchange. But it might happen by then that it might cost more. It might go on the market at 50 cents or 60, we don't know. But 45, that is the minimum of the token price listed on the exchange. All right. Now, why is this so important? Because if you buy the token today, if you make the reservation of your tokens today, you cannot do nothing until it's listed. All right. So you have to wait until the token is released on the exchange so you can trade them if you want. That means that from the second quarter next year, you can sell your token by the price that is listed on the market, right? So if you buy today at 14 cents and next summer you will sell them at 45 cents, you're going to have profit already, all right? But that doesn't end over there. So there is already something that I consider absolutely amazing. That is this plan already predicted by Blue Hill Mining. That is the repurchase plan. So the buyback plan that is going to be executed by this company is absolutely amazing. So what's going to happen is the company, Blue Hill Mining, is already doing things. They are already operating. And so with this, they're going to generate profits. And with this profits, this company already told us what they're going to do with that money. With the profits Blue Hill Mining Project will have during this time, they will use to go to the market and buy them tokens, the same tokens back. So they will start to buy back the tokens for the company. And when they do this, they're going to burn them. That means that the tokens the company rebuys on the market, they no longer go back to the market. So they are destroyed. That means that the remaining tokens, they're going to get more valuation. And with this plan executed month by month, 3 monthly, 6 monthly, whatever, the valuation of the token will increase. But the company already predicted and already told us, and I'm passing that information to you, that the maximum they will pay, the Blue Hill Mining will pay in the buyback plan for your token, it will be $30. All right, so if you do some quick math, this is absolutely incredible. Buying the token at 14 cents today and maximum until 2023, the company is going to rebuy the same token you are buying today at $30 each. We are talking about hundreds of times valuation between today and 2023. All right, so this is very important for you to understand these timelines and also the valuation of the token. This is not a normal token, and this is not a normal project. So you already have everything predicted in this, and the company already is telling you exactly what's going to happen with this security token, all right, from Blue Hill Mining. All right, so I hope you understand the Powermine benefits, and remember, once again, the only way to get these tokens is with us, with Powermine. Keep going. So the Powermine advantages. Thanks to the strength of the recommendation of MICE, we get what? So that means that Powermine is inserted in the networking system, and we have a compensation plan. So with this system inside GWE with Powermine, what we are doing is this: we are reducing distribution costs by eliminating advertising, digital marketing, and certain intermediaries. So we also, with this, we are reaching a global reach person to person. What translates into an opportunity for every miser. Exclusive, since you can access only by direct reference of a miser, so you can only have access to Powermine when you are a miser, and when someone wants to buy this, they must become a miser also. To generate extra income, thanks to the bonus plan created by MICE for its members when recommending Powermine and or creating its own team. All right, so this is two opportunities in one. The first opportunity is your participation as a co-owner in the Blue Hill Mining project through the Blue Hill Foundation token. And another opportunity is for you to use this system and sell Powermine. And this is a great advantage because we are the only ones who can sell these tokens. And so you can promote the selling of this product and benefit yourself with a compensation plan. So I'm going to present to you right now the compensation plan very fast because I don't want to take too much long on this. But anyway, if you have any questions, please consult the person who invites you to listen to this video or to this webinar, and you can clarify your doubts about the compensation plan. So very fast, we have sale commissions to pay, direct and indirect sale. From direct sale, that means by you, and that's and buys BHF tokens or buys Powermine product, you're gonna have 10% commission from the amount that affiliate is going to pay. All right, that's very easy. 10% direct sale. Now from indirect sale, you can get up to 2% commission from the sales. What that means? It means that every time someone that you refer, that person is going to refer another person, and that same third person buys a package. All right, so your direct, because that third person is connected to your direct, is going to get 10%, but you're going to get 0.5% commission, and thereon from the third level you're going to have 1% commission, from the fourth level 1.5%, and from the fifth level you're going to have 2% commission. The binary bonus. So in our system, we use the binary system. That means that we have two legs. So it's two sides, the left side and the right side. And when you join the business, if you want to do promotion, if you want to sell Powermine, you're going to be inserted in this binary structure. So that happen is, to benefit from this bonus, you have to invite two friends to join you, one for the left side and another one to the right side. Once you do this and they have bought and they brought their product, you are bonus qualified, binary qualified. With this, all the sales generated daily, the system will match, will pick the weakest leg, if it is the right or the left. And from those points accumulated, they're going to pay you 10% of the volume. Just to give you a quick example, if you have 10,000 points in your left leg and 20,000 points on the right leg, what's going to happen is the system is going to pay on the left side because there's less points. But from there, they're going to pay you 10%. So if you have, for example, 10,000 points on the left today, the company will pay you directly to your Bitcoin wallet 10% of that in euro. That means that you're going to get 1,000 euros if you have 10,000 points in one day from your team and yourself. All right? So binary bonus, 10% on the weakest leg daily, reminding that all the compensation plan is paid directly to your Bitcoin wallet. So you don't have to request your earnings or your bonus. We don't have withdraw function in our system. So every time you earn, you make sales, or you have binary bonus, every time midnight Portugal, the system will pay you automatically directly to your Bitcoin wallet, as long as you have 50 euros or more to collect. All right? If you don't have 50 euros, the system will hold until you add more commissions, and then it will pay you directly to the Bitcoin wallet. Matching bonus for team builders. So when you start to build a team, then you start to make a career, and from there you have access to this matching bonus. All right, so the matching bonus will pay you up to 25% according to the qualified range. Yes, so the first level means that you're going to have 5% from the payments of binary of your directs if you are bronze, if you are qualified as bronze. Then, as I told you before, you can talk to the person who invites you to listen to this video or to attend to this webinar, and they will explain to you. So you're going to have 5% from the first level, 5% from the second level, another 5% from the third, another 5% from the fourth, and another 5% from the fifth level, according to your qualification. All right? So matching bonus is a team builder bonus. Career plan. As I mentioned before, we have a career plan. And so when reaching new ranges in the career plan, you can win Powermine packages, you can win incentive trips, Apple products, cars, and so there's a lot of prizes for you to benefit. All right? Now we get to the point. We don't sell these tokens, these BHF tokens by unit. We sell these tokens by packages. And so GWE and Powermine, we develop 3 packages available for you. We have the beginner, we have the intermediate, and we have the advanced. All right, so what is the price of the beginner? The beginner, so how it works, each pack has a cost, all right? So the beginner is 247 euros, the intermediate is 997 euros, and the advanced is 4,997 euros, all right? And with this, you have a certain volume number of tokens inserted in these packages, all right? So let's understand by pack, how much do you pay and how many tokens you're gonna have. On the beginner, it will cost you 247 euros, remaining paid in Bitcoin, and you're gonna get with this 1,973 tokens, all right? because it's a small package, there is no extra tokens. So the total you will have is 1,973 tokens. That means that each token is going to cost you 14 cents of dollar. All right, let's move on to the intermediate. The intermediate costs you 997 euros paid in Bitcoin. With this, you are buying 7,966 tokens, but because it's a higher package, you're going to have 7.7% extra of tokens. That means that you're going to get more 613 tokens, giving you a grand total of 8,579 tokens, giving you a price per token of 13 cents of dollar. Now we go to the advanced. It will cost you 4,997 euros paid in Bitcoin. And with this, you are buying 39,929 tokens. But because it's a higher package, you're going to have 16.7% extra tokens, giving you more 6,655 tokens. And that gives you a grand total of 46,584. That means that each token from this pack will cost you 12 cents of dollar. All right? So this is the package. Now, you don't have to do several accounts to have more than one package. In each account, and we only allowed one account per person, one register account for a person. So, but you can buy inside there as many packages you may like, you may want to, or you can afford. So, giving you a concrete example, you can buy one of each. You can buy two intermediates, one advanced and one beginner. You can buy whatever you want. You can mix them. And every time you do this, you're going to accumulate the number of tokens you are buying to the ones you already have. All right, so it's easy. Giving you a concrete example. For example, you want to spend 7,500 euros. You can buy one pack advanced, two packs intermediate, that makes 7,000 nearly, and two beginners. All right, and so you can mix them. So there is no limit on number of tokens you can buy. There is no limit on number of packages you can buy for yourself. All right. Now, there is a limit. In fact, sorry, there is a limit on number of tokens you can buy. 6 million tokens. All right. And why 6 million? Because it's the volume of tokens we have available to sell. All right. So hurry up, guys, because 6 million tokens, they fly away too fast. So don't miss the opportunity and go and buy your package. So Powermine Evolution at the end is the mining revolution at your fingertips. All right, so you have the opportunity to benefit from this huge project, to have a great valuation. You can multiply your investment a few hundred times in a period maximum to 2023, and then you can enjoy a great future. So my advice to you is, if you are listening this for the first time, you go to the person who invites you or show you this opportunity and clarify your doubts, but don't miss the opportunity. All right, so this will end. We only have 6 million tokens left, so do your diligence, but don't miss this opportunity. Okay, so thank you so much for being there, and it was a pleasure once again to be here with you. And I'll be here next Wednesday, hopefully with one of the owners, the CEOs. Maybe one of them or maybe two of them will be here with me. This week they couldn't, but thank you so much for being out there. It was a pleasure for me. And my name is Armando Jorge, and I'll be here next week. All right, so thank you. I'm going to stop record, but I'll keep going with the webinar. All right. Okay.